Yes, everybody, good evening. Good evening, good evening, good evening. How is everybody doing? I'm Simon Preston, and welcome back to Reggae Boys Commentary. This is the platform where we come together to discuss everything in relation to Jamaican football. This is your hub of everything Jamaican football related. How are you guys doing? You guys doing okay? Having a pleasant day? It's Thursday, and we are 1 week away. Yes, we started out with 70 days, and now we're down to just 7. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? The weeks have just flown by so fast. Can you imagine? And right now, in Jamaica, we're talking about 8:07 p.m. So at 8:07 p.m., come next week, Thursday, we want to be 2-0 up against the Dominican Republic. 89 minutes and getting ready to cement our first 3 points of the campaign. That's the situation that we'd like to be in, come next week, Thursday. So yeah, everything is set, ready to go. Next week, Thursday is the game. Tickets are being sold. Have you guys purchased your tickets? And again, I say to everybody in Jamaica and everybody in the diaspora, what arrangements have you made? Work is 9 to 5. What arrangements have you made to ensure that you're not only at the game, but you're at the game on time? You're at the game 2.5 hours before to greet the team at the bus arrival, to be able to perhaps get autographs, to be able to watch the warm-up. What arrangements have you made? And to fans in the diaspora that you're not going to be physically at the National Stadium, what arrangements have you made? Have you bought tickets for family and friends? You know what I'm saying? These are important conversations. These are conversations that we cannot brush aside. Patrick says, how are you doing, Simon? Keep up the good work. Love the content. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Detonation says, ready up. Wendy says, hey, Simon. Yes, 1 week to go. Yes, you're right. 1 week to go. Just 1 week to go. Above Earth says, bestest documentary. Wendy says, ready. Yes, we're ready. 100% spot on there, So yeah, it's good. Looks exciting. It's riveting. We can't wait. Deshaun Johnson. It's coming, man. It's coming. It's coming. And as I've made mention 99 times on this platform, I gave you a timeline. So, it's coming. Just like that after 8:09, it's 8:10. It's coming just like that. Just like what Psalms 37 verse 4 says, it's coming just like that. Yes, Deshaun Johnson, we are ready. Ready to go. Sean White, are you ready? Are you ready? Yes, folks, for those of you just tuning in, we encourage you, hit the like button, and after doing so, to hit the subscribe button as well to Reggae Boys Commentary for more content. That would be greatly appreciative, okay, guys? And use the super chat feature as well so that you guys can engage more with the content, ask questions, and show your love and support to the channel already. A lot of you said that you love the content, and that's one of the main reasons why you're here. So show your love and support to the channel as well by showing your love by using the super chat feature, because you guys know my credibility, you guys know my accolades, you guys know my body of work, and I'm not even in my mid-30s. I'm not even in my early 30s. You know what I'm saying? And you know the body of work that I've been able to accomplish already. Everybody would have been aware. Being champion of set play in 2010, being the youngest analyst ever in television at 12 years old for the 2006 World Cup. You all know already I'm the youngest person in my category to win the Prime Minister's Award at 19 back in 2013. So you guys know what I've been able to do and accomplish, and what records I've been able to set in CONCACAF as well. So I'm not being arrogant when I say that I'm a big deal, not because I'm 6'5", but because of what I have done. So you guys know exactly when you're on this platform the information that you get, and that is an absolute fact. It is a wholehearted fact. You know what I'm saying? So you know, everybody knows that, and we bear that in mind as well. Well, Deshaun Johnson, you know, the beauty is we support our country, not a player. It's the country that you support. So whoever takes the field come June 6th, it's about, yep, the country. You're supporting who? The country. Sean says my real name is Simon White. Your real name is Simon White. Okay. Colasia Laws, the Copa America squad should be announced around June 11, June 12, thereabouts. That's when the Copa America squad will be introduced. But this time frame, this is what we're talking about, is the nation, it is not the Nations League, but the World Cup qualifying squad. Okay? Yeah. Chad, you know, as I said, this platform is about accuracy, reliability, credibility, and positivity, and you're not sharing anything that is accurate. So yeah, RRS Celtic, yeah, Celtic Football Club. As I said, you know, the vast majority of my education I did in Jamaica, but my footballing education actually came in Scotland, where I did my talent identification at the Scottish Football Association. We had Sir Alex Ferguson doing a forward, and we had, you know, some other great Scottish managers play an important role, like Alex McLeish, you know, had a presentation as well, you know. So there's been some great influences, you know. Ali McCoist was there as well. So honestly, Scotland was just an absolute blessing. And, you know, I think every Jamaican should get the opportunity to travel, because that's how you expose your mind, that's how you expose your knowledge as well, and build knowledge. And when you're exposed to that knowledge, you see things differently, and you know exactly, you know, things that might be room for improvement, or things to even enhance as well, you know. So that is why it's so important that every Jamaican gets the opportunity to travel. It's something that I promise you will never forget. You just tell us, do you speak French? Oui, je parle français. Je parle français pour, je pense, 25 ans maintenant. Oui, j'ai étudié le français en mon lycée et aussi au collège et la Université des Andes occidentales en Jamaïque. Et je parle français, anglais, l'espagnol et oui, beaucoup plus aussi. Yes, we are going to the World Cup, Chad, because what you've just said is an inaccurate statement. So, yes, I speak French. No, again, you're not listening. I said I did my talent identification in Scotland at the Scottish Football Association. That is what I said. Again, you know, Marlon Webster 2006, you're not spitting accurate information. So, like I said, on this platform, it's about accuracy, reliability, credibility, and positivity. So, yeah. Colossia Law says, okay. Julie Hall says, hi. Yep, Sean White, you'll see it in due course. All you have to do is drop $100 super chat. That's all you need to do. Oui, je parle français. Miguel says, big up Simone, good job. But that's the thing, my name is Simon, and I need to have a conversation with every single English teacher in Jamaica. You know, why are they teaching their students to spell Simon S-I-M-O-N-E? You know, when Simon is S-I-M-O-N. I need to have a serious talk with the Ministry of Education in terms of how they spell. Yeah, it's of grave importance. Marlon Webster, you see what I told you as well? I did a video about Greenland putting an application to enter CONCACAF, and you see what's happening right now? Greenland is coming. Yes, Marlon Webster, and as you are fully aware, the technical staff, Coach Hallgrimson, is fully aware about all of these teams are making, you know, what persons would consider the improvement to their squads. Chatty Chat, I don't know what you're talking about, because again, that's a hat trick. That's the third time in a row that you're spitting inaccurate information. So, yeah. Sabat Ahmed says Argentina win Copa America. They did win the last Copa America. That is true. Colossia Laws. Alright, so as I've said, Colossia, trophies for me are a definition of success. Right? Trophies define success. Is trophies the only measuring stick for success? No. But for looking from a flat surface, somebody that has come in 2 seasons, 2 trophies. The last man to do that was Sir Alex Ferguson. Of course, Erik Ten Hag would deserve another season. I would even, say it's, by around January, we look at things and say perhaps he needs an extension. Lecture? It depends. It depends. Perhaps when I'm 70, 60. Yeah. Uncommanded soldier, I encourage you to read Psalms chapter 83 and verse 18, my friend, and there you'll get God's name. Psalms 83, verse 18. Yeah. 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 I understand what you're saying, Joanne Robinson, but I'm not sure when you were born in Jamaica, but I was born and I grew up in the 90s. And my family, the people around me, persons that lived decades before me, say car park, not parking lot. Only in the United States do you hear the term parking lot. To this day, I say tomato. I don't say tomato. If you're saying tomato, then you're exposed way too much to American content. Because the word is tomato. The word is tomato. God says, thank you for speaking, Spots. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. But I'm cool. I'm cool. Again, Marlon Webster 2006. That's 4 times in a row where you're spitting inaccurate information. So you're gonna have to stop saying that. Yeah. Ramon Osborne is laughing. Why are you laughing? Yes. I say car park, tomato. Sorry, what you having for tea? Tea doesn't necessarily mean tea. Tea can also mean lunch. Tea can mean a snack. So when we qualified for the Rugby World Cup in 2022 in England, 16 of our 23 players were born in England. So they'd be like, sorry, what you having for tea? You know what I'm saying? And tea can mean like a snack. And again, Marlon Webster, for the 5th time in a row, you've made something inaccurate because my name is Simon, not Simone. So clearly, you need to go back to primary school, bossy. It's as simple as that, you know. I'm very, very, very embarrassed of that English teacher. She's going to have to apologize for teaching you because clearly you're not spelling properly. And that is sad because I know for a fact that you're older than me. I know for a fact. A cold, hard fact that you're older than me. 95% of you watching this right now are older than me. I know that. I know that. Jess is Salford. Oh yeah, Salford, yeah? That's mad, isn't it? Yeah. Do you know where? My heritage came from Ortall and Salford. That's where Eddie Coleman grew up. So Eddie Coleman in Man United, he was part of the United team that won the title 57, 56, isn't it? So yeah, that was quite mad. But if I'm going to be honest with you, if I'm going to be quite frank with you, you know who is the greatest goal scorer of all time? If you're going to be absolutely frank, the greatest goal scorer? Dixie Dean. William Ralph Dean. Kevin Cuts, I've answered that question 99 times, my friend. That's why you need to hit the like button, you need to hit the subscribe button, you need to use the super chat feature. Yeah. Simon Marlon Webster is a troll. Oh, is that so? Man said George Best. Yeah. Indiana checking in. Indiana, okay. Gary, Indiana. Whereabouts in Indiana? I know Gary and Indiana is big in terms of, basketball players that they produce, like Harry Flournoy. Harry Flournoy, what a great player he was with University of Texas Western, the team that went on to win the NCAA title with all 5 non-white players. It really was something, you know what I'm saying? So, So that is what I would say. Yes, I know, Mr. Robinson, that how we are socialized affects things tremendously. How we're socialized is a big deal. So you just said it right there, in terms of how we are socialized. So that is a massive influence on things. How I'm socialized with half of my heritage being English and the other half of my heritage, being Indian and being exposed to English culture. It's like a double from that standpoint. So I said car park, I said tomato. To this day, my mother still says tomato. You understand what I'm saying? So again, how we're socialized has an impact as well. I know if anyone has a little kid right now, they're going to say tomato. It feels so weird to say it. And if you have a little kid right now, they're going to say parking lot. They're not going to say biscuit. They're going to say cookie. They're not going to say crumpet. They're not going to say scran. They're going to say food. They're not going to say scran. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Andre Bailey says, big up Simon, continue the good work. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Mishawaka, home of the Fighting Irish. Okay. If I have quad citizenship? No, I don't have quad citizenship. I don't. As I explained, RR, if you want an Indian passport, you can't be a dual national. So therefore, I would have to give up my Jamaican passport and citizenship in order to, if I ever said I want to play for India in cricket or football, I would have to give up my Jamaican passport or citizenship to represent India. But I'm not going to do that. The point I'm making is that some countries like India and China, you can't be dual citizens. You have to give up whatever your country you're born in and commit to that passport. Like the former Everton defender Tyrese Browning, he gave up his UK passport so that he could play for China and now has a Chinese passport. Michael Trafford that played for Sunderland and Newcastle, his dad was from India, but he didn't want to give up his UK passport, so that's why he never played for India. You understand what I'm saying? So India and China, you can't be dual citizens. So if you're born in Jamaica and you want to represent China, you have to give up your Jamaican passport. No, Ty Rodriguez, no. Ramon Osborne, I've answered this question, my friend, numerous times. I've answered the question numerous times. I love what I do. I can genuinely say that I love what I do. I have a passion what I do. I can honestly say I'm not in what I do. I'm not checking my watch every 5 seconds to see when I'm finished. No. So I can honestly say that I enjoy what I do genuinely. It is my passion to highlight Jamaicans. It is my passion. It is my absolute passion, honestly, to give people information. It is my passion to tell somebody something that they did not know. It is my passion to highlight the positivity and greatness of Jamaicans. Because to this very day, people now say we have a Jamaican that win Premier League twice. Lindy De La Pena, Lloyd Lindbergh De La Pena win the league twice with Portsmouth. And the man could have ended up at Man United. But the man girlfriend said, no, I have a bad feeling. Him stay. Him never go Man U. And months later, the Air Munich disaster go on. And the man say, yo, can you imagine if me did join Man U? Think about it. Jamaica has had the biggest influence on this entire planet. I'm talking beyond football, beyond cricket, beyond athletics, beyond politics, beyond science, industry, music, fashion, entertainment. You're a big deal. All of you Jamaicans, you're a big deal. Yes, Andrew Bailey, why would you ask that question? Why wouldn't it be ready? This platform, it's about accuracy, reliability, credibility, and positivity. Vitamin. privacy. Again, Marlon Webster 2006, that's the 6th comment in a row that you're making that is absolutely inaccurate. So 6 times in a row you're wrong. That is sad. 100% sad. Listen, official squads are posted on the National Federation's Instagram page. Whether it's England, the United States, Canada, official squads are posted on that National Federation's Instagram page. Not a fan page, but the official page. So whatever you're seeing that is not on the Jamaica Football Federation page is not true. It is a fake. Simple. Well, Andre Bailey, that is why when you assume or when you say you hear things, and also you listen to Simon Preston. Simple, full stop. How much times have I said squad will be this day and this day, and it does happen. Good. I told you exactly who would be in our group, who would play for the Nations League. I said we would play Cuba at home, Honduras home and away, and Nicaragua away. I told you that would happen. And when the CONCACAF released the fixtures, what happened? That is exactly what happened. 2 years ago, I told you Greenland would be applying to CONCACAF. And look what happened 3 days ago. Greenland submitted their formal application to CONCACAF. I think that is enough for a super chat, a super sticker, more subscribers, because you know right here it is about accuracy, reliability, credibility, and positivity. Marlon Webster 2006, you heard what I said. You heard what I said. You heard what I said. So you're speaking inaccuracy. Which Jamaican high school has produced the most high-level footballers? Good question, Ty. It depends what you're talking about. If you're talking about national players or you're talking about footballers generally. If you're going to talk about national players, then you'd have to have Clarendon College in the mix. If you're talking footballers stemming from the 70s to present. So yeah. Wendy, how are you doing? Thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Andy Bailey, yes, I do believe that Greenland will become a CONCACAF member, but I do believe it will be the same like Martinique, Guadeloupe, French Guyana, where they'll be a part of CONCACAF, but not a part of FIFA, which means that they can compete in Nations League and Gold Cup, but they can't compete in World Cup qualifying. Yes, Nicholas, that is correct. That was 2010. That was the 2010 World Cup. I was 16 years old at the time. Time flies, doesn't it? Time flies so quickly. Can you imagine? That was 2010. Damn. I remember I was still in high school. I was doing exams at the time. Man, time flies, eh? Time flies. Again, Badas, you know, you've made a statement that is absolutely inaccurate. You know, when was the Nations League squad announced? In March? 1 week before the game. When was the squad announced for the Canada games? 5 days before. When was the squad announced for the Haiti and the Grenada games? 6 days before. When was the squad announced for the Haiti and Honduras games? 7 days before. So the squad is not late. Today is 7 days before the game. And I've always told you that the squad announcements come 5 to 7 days before the game. So it's not late. You're just being impatient. RR says John Barnes. Lampard? What you been talking about Lampard? What does Lampard have to do with this? Lampard's not a Jamaican. But I know that Lampard has family members that are Jamaican. But Lampard isn't Jamaican. I'll explain that another day. I'll explain it another day though. Yeah, Lampard has in-laws who are Jamaican, put it that way. Yeah. Yes, consistency. But as you have no reason to be anxious. Why do you have to be anxious? You know Coach Holgrimson, and when it comes to consistency, so you have no reason to be anxious. And we're going for 6 points in these 2 games. Yeah, what do you think about the song, guys? Cool. It's a Bowser name a Bossinet. Cool. Cool. A big tune, Mr. Cool. Yeah, man, a big tune, man. Song bad, man. Song bad, man. You know? Again, Michael 23. Not correct. You are absolutely incorrect. But, you know, when the squad is out, you're going to say, oh, simple. So you're wrong. Absolutely wrong. You will see. You will see, Michael 23. You will see when the squad is unveiled. You will see when the squad is unveiled. Simple like that. Okay? Yes, guys. Hope you guys are well. Hope you guys have had a pleasant evening. So, yeah, Coach Holgrimson will actually be on the radio tomorrow. Coach Holgrimson will be on Hits 92 FM. Yeah, Coach Holgrimson will be on Hits 92 FM tomorrow at 9 a.m. And in the evening, should be doing an interview, live interview at Sportsmax. There have been national players that have also done interviews as well. You know, we've had Shaquan Davis, Greg Lee, Kaheem Dixon, Richard King. They've all done interviews in mainstream media. And we're talking about TV, we're talking about radio, we're talking. All right, guys. Take care.